Hello.
Hello, afternoon.
Sorry about the late start. We had a fault, bit of a tech issue.
Yes.
Had to restart the computer.
Yeah, we were suddenly just frozen.
Yeah. All right.
We're not now.
Yeah. But don't panic. There's no panic, is there? We're back in a trice.
Just running around going, ah!
Yeah, but that's showbiz.
Welcome to MidWeek Wealden for May. It's May.
What's this? The fourth one that we've done?
5th, I think.
Fifth, is it? Really?
Oh,
really?
No, I think it's the 4th.
Fourth. I think it is the
yeah.
fourth. So, welcome along. Got a great show, actually. We're looking forward to this. Who have we got?
We have got Emma Langridge of Bramley Business Solutions coming in to chat to us shortly. And then we will have a video of some gorgeous music by Fiona Hosford, aka the Harpist.
I really like Fiona. We're sort of mates, and I keep going to call her the Harpy. But I'm going to do it one day accidentally.
So I'm just going to introduce us. Where are we? We are Jim and Josie Tippler of Hersham Creative. Hersham Creative.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Josie.
So that's us. We look up helshamcreative.com and you'll find out all about us. But this isn't about us, though, is it?
This is Support Wealden. We started Support Wealden last year to support businesses during the pandemic. And our guest, Emma, also helps businesses through Bramley Business Solutions. So we're going to bring her into the studio. I'll let you do that.
Oh, shall I click the clicker?
You click the clicker.
Okay. Stand by, Emma. You're coming in. Hey, there she is.
There we go. Welcome to Emma.
In the studio. As such.
How were the refreshments in the green room? I hope they've been looking after you.
Really good. Nice pastries. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, we're pleased about that. So, Emma, how have things been?
Oh, sorry. What did I do there? Sorry.
This is what happens. What are you doing?
Oh, there we go. That's what I want.
There you are.
I was just trying to get rid of all the words underneath.
Yeah, that's better. We've got another background that we use for the music, and under the guest spot, there's a pair of my legs which stick out, which look really funny, aren't they?
Yes.
I did notice earlier I had some of my own head sticking out the top of my own head.
Yeah. The dangers of streaming. So, how have things been for you during the last year, Emma?
It has been quite a year, hasn't it? I've been really lucky, actually, because the nature of my business, a lot of it can be done online and it can be done at distance. So initially I did experience a bit of a drop. Obviously, there was a lot of uncertainty about what was going on, so a lot of things went on pause. But quite quickly, people just got used to it. Everyone's really resilient, actually. I've been really impressed. And it all kicked off again. Some of my work was being done virtually anyway, so it's just everyone transferred to that. And it's been great. There's a few things that I don't do anymore. I used to do in-person workshops helping people with some technology things like MailChimp and stuff. And if they're really not very comfortable with technology, even getting the screen share bit up is quite a challenge. Some of those things have stopped a little bit, but yes, generally it's actually been fine. And obviously there's been a lot more demand for this sort of support with technology and running yourself and organising your own time. So I've actually...
Well, give us an overview of Bramley Business Solutions.
Right. Well, I'm Emma Langridge. I'm an award-winning business consultant and I help small businesses get organised. Largely it's working with business owners and helping them sort themselves out, really, which sounds a bit bad, but making sure that they're working on the right things at the right time that they want to be, helping to make sure that they've got the systems and the tools and the techniques in place so that they can keep track of all the jobs they want to be doing, all the things that need to happen, making sure they happen at the right time. I help people with their email management, all sorts of things about learning the better ways of doing things and the right ways for you as well, because there's so many different things that can be done for productivity and all the different programs. I mean, we were talking about StreamYard earlier before, which is what this is being streamed through. There's so much, and it's finding the right things that suit the right people and how to use them as well. So yes, a lot.
Yeah, it is. It is really tricky if you're running your own business. Usually, it's because you've got a passion for something, and that's what you're good at. And
Yes.
it's all the sort of the other sort of the day-to-day running of the business, how you keep ticking over and not get overwhelmed by it. That's where you need some help, isn't it?
Exactly, and normally that's not people's core skill. It's like you were saying, it's whatever their passion is. It's their creativity. It's the product that they're doing or the service that they're delivering, and that's not task management, apart from for me.
Yes.
So it'd be really disappointing if I wasn't good, but it's okay.
That's true. Yeah. Well, that's a question, isn't it? How good are you at managing your own business?
I hope it's all right. You're going well so far. I have realised though, it's some of my own. I apply it all to the business, so the business is super organised and everything. But then when it gets to weekends, it all gets a bit, less so. But you need to have off time. So.
But that is a question though, isn't it? Because I suppose that's a good way to sell your business services is by you being your own shop window, and if you're handling appointments and keeping on top of projects efficiently, then that's going to be selling your services into clients as well, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And it doesn't look good if I don't turn up to meetings because I forgot or something like that. But that doesn't happen. But yes, you're right. And everything I do is sort of showing off my wares and my organisation. So there is a bit of pressure on that side of things.
Yeah.
But fortunately, it's normally fine.
And what sort of size businesses do you work with?
Normally, it's very small businesses. So either people who are working for themselves. Quite often they've got some contractors that are doing various stages of their business support for them. So it's that smaller level. I do have a couple of clients who've got a dozen, or actually one of them's got 30 odd employees, and I'm helping them with their processes and how they're delivering their projects.
When you say 30 odd employees,
I don't know what the rest it was over 30, but I can't. I don't want to commit.
So I was just looking at made some notes earlier, looking at your website. All talking of website, let's show your website there.
Ooh.
There you are. So you founded Bramley in 2018, and what was your background before then?
I had worked in FMCG. I'd worked in research and development. I actually have a biology degree, so I'm a trade scientist, and that sort of logical approach really comes to me naturally. Yeah. I worked in medical communications as well, doing account management and project management there. But I quit in 2018 with no plan, because I decided I'd had enough of being an employee.
Wow.
And just spent some time thinking about what is it that I've always enjoyed about the different roles that I've done over the years. And I've always been the person who creates standard operating procedures. I'm always looking at how to do things better, even though it quite often had nothing to do with my job. Though it was always small businesses who were grateful to have someone to help with those sorts of things. Yeah. And the person people come up to with their computer going, why is it doing this? Make it better. So I just thought, well, maybe not every small business has an Emma. So I thought I'd try doing that. And it has refined over the 3 years on what it is that I offer exactly. But yes, I've been so pleased to find that it's not only successful but appreciated, and people are really finding that it's helping them. So
I just had to Google FMCG.
Oh, sorry.
Consumer goods.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, well done for that.
Yeah, I should have just blagged that, shouldn't I? So, the old FMCG. I know what that is.
Yes, it's really unhealthy things. So I ate a lot of crisps for a while. I was at the Walker's factory.
Oh, right, okay.
Some research, McVitie's as well. It was not a healthy time of my life.
Other crisp manufacturers and biscuit brands are available, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to point that out.
So,
but we really like Walker's crisps. They're great. If you want to send us some, that's fantastic.
Sponsorship going. So if somebody goes to your website, one of the things they can find on there is you've got some really useful free resources. And we actually used one
Yeah.
at the beginning of the year. You did the what was it? The annual review work.
That was great, actually. It was really good.
Because we thought, well, what's the point in looking back at last year? It was rubbish. It was a really good thing to do. And then so we look back and think, actually, we've done really well. We've achieved what we wanted to achieve.
And yeah, it was a great way to sort of reset as well, wasn't it? To say, you know, yeah, things were for us were really bleak a year ago because print fell off of a cliff, and most of our business was print based and designed for print. So yeah, we had to do some pretty nifty footwork for our business.
Yeah, so it was really helpful to have that sort of little sort of reminder. Just have a look back, see where you got to.
And I always encourage people to do reviews. So I think the basis is plan, do, review. So always trying to get people to do regular reviews of how things have gone. Weekly, ideally, because it's quite nice to just do a weekly, even if it's quite a short one, 10 minutes of looking down at the three main things to cover in a basic review. Obviously, as you talked about, the annual business review is much more in depth. But in a short one, you'd cover what's gone well. So as you say, make the time to focus on what is good and what has happened that's good, because we're so focused on what's not going well and what we need to be working on, what needs to improve, because that's what we need to do. And anything that's good, you can just go, right, it's good, it's fine stuff. But it's really nice to write it down and acknowledge it and acknowledge your successes.
Yeah.
And it means you can learn from those as well. Whereas if you just gloss over them, you might not necessarily get all the benefits from it. The second thing is what could have gone better. Polite way of saying, oh dear, what didn't go very well this week. And the third bit is learn for future. So from the things that have gone well and things that haven't gone well, what is it that you want to be doing differently, either in the next week or going forward? So it might be that, yes, doing that was actually really successful. I want to do more of that. But if you hadn't taken the time to look at it and think about what is it that I'm getting from this and what does that mean for the future, then you wouldn't necessarily do that. So yes, if you can find time to do a weekly review, do a little mini one like that with part of your planning. But otherwise, yes, I put in time for monthly reviews, quarterly ones, whatever works for your business, to really keep an eye on it, so that when you get to the annual one, you go, yes, you'll look at all your things and go, look at all these things that have been great. I've got pages of lists now.
Yeah. Yes. No,
Oh,
I'm so glad you guys found it really useful.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good. Yeah. I mean, when you first start doing it, you think, why are we doing this? And then when we got to the end of it, I thought, well, yeah, actually, that's really good. We've actually met, a lot of the targets that we set for ourselves at the beginning of, when things dropped off of the cliff, So
yeah. And it makes you feel a lot more positive about your business, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. Yeah.
Exactly. And you are amazing, and you should acknowledge this.
Well,
if anyone wants to download that, I've just shared the link with you guys.
Okay.
Free for people to get if they'd like to. Yeah. And as you said,
All right, we'll put that on. Yeah.
There's quite a lot of bits in there. And if people want to sign up to the newsletter, whenever there's new stuff that I'm offering for people, that always goes in the newsletter as well. And there's a blog as well that's got all sorts of free stuff. So I'm always trying to help people, whether it's as paid clients or just so that they can get these tips and the stuff that keeps things moving and helping everyone progress, really.
Cool.
Excellent.
Cool.
So if anybody watching now has got any questions or comments for Emma, put them in the comment section on Facebook, and we'll come back to those shortly.
Yeah. What sort of questions should people be asking you, Emma?
Whatever they like. Normally it's around things like making sure that they keep on top of everything, don't lose track of all the jobs, because we're always, nowadays with technology as well, you've got things coming in from WhatsApp and text messages and emails and Facebook and all of it, so that can get quite confusing for people.
So if you've had a message from somebody and you want to go back to it, you think, well, how did they get in touch? Which of those platforms did this message come in on? That's a bit of a nightmare.
So I definitely recommend some sort of task management system, so that rather than using inboxes and all the different things to go, right, I just need to respond to them at some point, because there's so many now, it's really easy to lose them. So just add it to your to-do list and write down where it was,
Yeah.
so that you can find it.
Excellent. I think we're going to have a break now and show our video, but we will come back to you shortly.
A musical interlude.
Yes.
I shall do
I'll
that.
do a musical interlude. Yeah, and we'll finish chatting about what are your plans for the future.
So we'll just take Emma out of the. I'll not take you out. Obviously, that's a bit extreme.
We'll see,
Yeah.
see you shortly.
See you in a bit. So Emma will be back in a few minutes. So yeah, if you've got any questions, then drop them in the comments. On Facebook. In the meantime, we're going to play a little video of our friend Fiona Hosford, who's a wonderful, wonderful harp player. You may well have seen her play in any number of local venues or weddings and events and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we've seen her at a wedding in the past.
And Fiona's been doing live streams on Friday evenings as well, which are really lovely. So I think we'll put her website up on there and have a look at it. This is a piece called Berceuse Russe, which
well done.
Thank you very much. I've been practicing, and which translates as Russian lullaby, and it's by Marcel somebody.
I didn't write that bit down.
See, I knew it's Marcel, and I know it's not Marcel Marceau.
You get to see it on the video, but the video is a lovely one. It's by Mark Shnashall at Professional Video Services.
Yeah,
So,
shot in Hollington Wood, the church in the woods in Hollington. So yeah, hope you enjoy it.
We shall show it now. let's get back to Emma. And what are your plans for the future for Bramley?
Well, the most exciting thing is the new course that I've been working on. So it takes a lot longer to create an online course than I'd anticipated when I started making it. It's called the Organised Coach Method, how to maximise your time and create the calm coaching business you deserve. So it's aimed at all those coaches out there, mostly because a lot of my clients were coaches. So when I was reflecting on it and thinking, what is it that I could do that would help people on a bigger scale than the one-to-one work that I normally do? And I just looked at who my current clients are and what their normal problems are. So I've worked with life coaches, wellness coaches, finance advisors, all sorts of people that largely are working by themselves, for themselves, and have lots of different clients that they're doing work for. And I just looked at their challenges, and I created this course on the basis of that. And it's there's 5 modules. So there's the Organised Mindset 101, Freedom from Your Emails. We were talking about email management earlier.
Yeah.
Smart Task Management, Time Maximization, and Your Ultimate Week. And I figure that's a really good basis for all the people that are having these sorts of organisational challenges. So that is nearly done. I'm so close. But that will be live and for sale from the 10th of June.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's coming up. And again, just go to the website, which we shall put on the screen again to find out more about that. I
don't fiddle with anything in case I break something.
Do people... Do you have you mentioned a newsletter earlier. How do people sign up for your newsletter?
If you go
Can they do that on the website? Yeah,
on the website, honestly, a pop-up will appear quite quickly, or there's buttons all over the place. If they're particularly interested in the coach course, I've just sent you a link if you guys want to share that, where they can hear about it when it's coming out. And yeah, it's really exciting, actually. It's been a great learning process, because obviously I got to learn a new platform and how all this works as a complete
and what doesn't work.
Exactly. I've had a lovely time.
Yes, we're just sweating slightly here.
Yes, yet another new platform or something else to learn.
Yeah, none of mine's live yet.
So, I know. It's been a year of that, hasn't it? Just I've got to learn something else now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you'll see help people see their way through.
Yeah, and I think it's keeping us all alert. We're all learning new things all the time. This is good for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hear it saying nature and things. So yes, look at the bright side.
So are you looking forward to getting back to networking again, when we can sort of get face-to-face networking?
I am. It's been really strange, because I was looking at some of my notes from the previous years, and I used to do a lot of networking events, and I just really haven't recently. I mean, where I've been really busy, fortunately, I haven't actually had very much time for it. And although I didn't really need the new work and the new clients, I just miss seeing people and all the relationships that you developed with your other business owners that are nearby. So yes, I am hoping to go back, certainly to some, just to start seeing that people still have legs. And
yes. Yes, they don't just stop here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see people in trousers again, won't it?
I am wearing trousers. So
I don't know if you're able to join us on the 28th of July, but that's when we're doing our mini business expo. So support Wealden face-to-face meeting, and hopefully members of the public coming in as well. And
yes, I saw you talking about that previously. Yes, I need to check my diary and book my free ticket, don't I, Josie?
Yes. In fact, I shall. Where's the link there? Oh, yeah. If somebody wants to come along, the mini business expo is going to be held at Pickham's in Wilmington in the Gardens. And you get your tickets from ticketsource.co.uk/Pickham's. And yeah. So, are we ending now?
I think.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I think that's most of it. I'm not taking on any more one-to-one clients the rest of this year. Okay. So there is work that I've obviously got with current clients all booked in, but then it's all going to be focus on the course. So hopefully people will still be able to get some support with their organisational needs through that. And then next year I'll be picking up with new one-to-one clients again.
Brilliant. Okay, lovely.
And if you guys had any questions while we're talking, because I know that you use the newsletters quite a lot and the things that I send out, have you got any questions? Can I help you?
Oh, crikey.
I hadn't prepared. I hadn't prepared a particular question.
We're like the rabbits in the headlight now.
But you're
She's asking us a question. Don't know. We weren't expecting that. I'm sure nothing springs to mind. So we'll definitely drop you a line, or we'll put something in the comments here, and we'll catch up again soon.
That's been really good. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you very much for inviting me. It's been really nice talking with you.
Yeah. Good luck this year.
All right, Emma.
Thank you.
Cheers, and we'll catch you again soon.
Thank you very much. Nice speaking with you both.
All right.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There she goes. Thanks again to Emma for for joining us. And the only thing to do is to thank you for tuning in, and to say to join us next month on 16th of June, where we'll be chatting to Sam Spires. It's going to be a bit of a change of direction. I think our first 4 guests have all been sort of business and profession based. But next month we've got Sam Spires from Town and Country Tree Services. I reckon Sam will be in the woods somewhere chatting to us about
that would be nice.
Oak trees and larches and hawthorn. And I'm coming to the end of the trees that I know the names of. Ashes. So, that would be good, actually. That'll be on the 16th, and that will be just before our gig, won't it? The expo.
The mini business expo. So, tune in.
Which is on
28th.
28th.
In the afternoon. Just a couple of hours in the afternoon. No, 3 hours in the afternoon.
Okay.
We've got lots of businesses signed up to have promotional pitches in the marquee, and we've got some more pitches available in the garden if anybody wants to book one. We've had a comment here from Ideal saying, great show today, good to hear from Emma. Thank you, Jim and Josie. And they put a link to an event they're doing there, so that's in the comments, so have a look at that.
That's us.
That's us done. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you next month, and thank you to Emma Langridge for being our guest today.
All right.
Bye-bye, Emma.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.